Mm. Oh, mm. 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 I'm loving it. Mm. Mm. Oh. Oh yeah. How about a little bit of ASMR McDonald's style? Plus the complete McDonald's Funko Pop set. I've got them all. We're going to check them out, and I'm going to put them on the spinner so we can look at the back side, the butt side. That's what we're going to do. What's up, everybody? I'm Tylock, and this is Homespun Geek. That's right, folks. McDonald's. I'm loving it. It is glorious. It is delicious. I love McDonald's. I eat there all the time. When they started announcing the Pops, I absolutely wanted to get all of them because throughout my childhood, I watched and loved the commercials, went to the McDonald's playgrounds, Grimace, Hamburglar, all those characters are fantastic. Just icons of my childhood. So when they started releasing them and started announcing them, I wanted them all. So I'm going to show you guys everything that they've come out with because I have every pop that they have come out with so far. We will put it on the spinner. We're going to see all the way around, of course. You know, the front, the back, the side, the left side, the right side, all the way around. There have been 2 waves released of McDonald's Pops, as well as some exclusives and a convention exclusive. I have them all. I'm going to show them all to you right now. And we're going to start with Wave 1. Wave 1 had 6 Pops on the back of the box. 6 Pops, and then I will also say probably one of the exclusives, the Funko Shop exclusive, I will include in Wave 1 because it's pretty much got the same picture on the back of that box. But we're going to start off with this one right here, guys. This one is somebody that I feel like a lot of people don't really remember that much. It is Officer Big Mac. Pretty cool character, obviously a police officer, Officer Big Mac. These characters were created in the 70s. And then you guys remember they used to all be on the playgrounds when we were kids. There were pictures of them, or the gym, the equipment would be like themed to them. Remember the big hamburger that you could go inside and like it was like monkey bars on the outside? That was freaking cool. Let's go ahead and get Officer Big Mac out and we'll take a look at him. There he is, guys. Officer Big Mac. Kind of like an old school British police officer with a bobby stick. I don't think he has a bobby stick. He definitely doesn't have a gun. Thank God, because I'd hate for a giant hamburger man to be walking around with a gun. But there's his hands crossed behind him. And then, of course, his giant belt buckle with the McDonald's logo right there. And then his hat has the McDonald's logo as well. His shoes look like they're about the same size as Ronald's shoes. But they are black. That's the only real difference there that I see. But yeah, Officer Big Mac. Man, this guy, he's got a hard time talking, I feel like. You know, his mouth is always full. Looks like cheese, meat, onions, pickles, stuff like that, all just shoved in there. Poor guy. Poor guy. All right, so that's Officer Big Mac, guys. Tell me what you think about Officer Mac in the comments below. Yeah, he's got like green sticking out of the sides. As you can see right here, there's some green sticking out over here. I'm gonna say that's a pickle. There's the back of the burger. There's the side, and then of course in the front, this and this. I think that's just sauce. So he's kind of drooling at the mouth. Moving on to the mayor of McDonald's Land, or McDonald Land as they called it, Mayor McCheese. He is obviously related to Officer Mac, which I feel like there's a big ethical issue there when the police chief is related to the mayor, because you never know. Like, they're not going to be honest. They're not going to be honest, you know, members of the community. So let's not do that sort of thing, guys. Yeah, so Officer Mac and Mayor McCheese definitely have to be related. Looks like Mayor McCheese is just a single patty burger. Let's go ahead and get him out of the box, and we will take a look at him. Let's move on to what I remember most fondly from when I was a kid. That is the Fry Guys. Now, the Fry Guys I always thought were like the kids of McDonald Land. Fry Guys 2-pack, that's the orange and blue one. Obviously, the blue is a girl with the pigtails. Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be a girl. It's whatever it identifies itself as, the Fry Guys. Or say it says Fry Kids on there, but they used to be called Fry Guys. I mean, I'm telling you, I remember them being called Fry Guys. But yeah, there you go, Fry Kids. And then let's go ahead and take them out and we'll have a look at them. So I've never seen this before, but other than just the bubble that the Fry Kids were in, they also had a plastic strip. Remember toys when you used to take them out of the box? They were stripped in with little pieces of plastic. The Fry Kids were both strapped in with little strips of plastic. Kind of difficult to get them in and out without tearing that plastic out. But there you go, guys. There's the Fry Kids. Look at that. I like that she's got a little ball or something on her shoes. That's actually really cool. That's a cool little addition that I didn't notice before. But the shoes, the Fry Kids, they of course don't have arms or legs, or they have feet, but they don't have arms. They don't have arms, so they don't get to talk. I remember them making like a weird noise, but maybe I could be wrong. Again, could be totally wrong. This was stuff that I remember from my childhood. But there you go, Fry Kids, aka Fry Guys. And there is the little girl with the pom-poms on her shoes. I like the green and blue. That's a very cool like color combination there, with the little pink socks. That's really cool. But there's the ponytail Fry Kid with little pom-poms on her shoes. Very cool. Alright, this next one is another one of my all-time favorite McDonald's characters. It is the big purple guy, Grimace. Yeah, I love Grimace. When I was a kid, I was a big fan. He was like one of my favorite characters to see on cartoons. Yeah, Grimace is basically just like a pear shape. So he does have a mouth though. He always reminded me of McDonald's version of Snuffleupagus for some reason. Not sure why, but that's what he reminds me of. Let's go ahead and get him out of the box and we'll take a look. So really not much to Grimace. As I said, he's just the pear shape, the smile, the eyes, the eyebrows, and then the hands and the feet. If you spin him around, it's just like that all the way around. If you looked at that, if you took the feet off and you looked at that, I don't know if a lot of people would even be able to tell you that that was a Pop at all, or Grimace, because it just looks like a weird purple. Doesn't it kind of look like a nose? And this is a mouth. Hello. Well, there you go, guys. Alright, there is Grimace. One of my favorite characters, though. I really liked Grimace when I was a kid. I just was really fond of him. Just because he's so, like, you know, cheerful and happy. But yeah, let's go ahead and get him on that spinner. So I was in such a rush to show you guys this one and so excited to talk about him that I've actually already taken him out of the box and didn't think to show you the box, but it's just the same box as the rest of them. This guy right here is the Hamburglar. This one is great, absolutely great. I think this might be the best of this set, honestly. I love the Hamburglar. I love that he was always like the villain of McDonald's Land, trying to steal everybody's hamburgers. Wobble wobble. Isn't it what he said? Wobble wobble or robble robble? Something like that, but that's what he always said. I love that he has white eyes with the black mask. This is a cool hat that he has. The back is just his cape. And then, of course, he has his tie with the polka dots, red gloves, black and white striped clothes, and then tennis shoes. Looks like he just got out of prison, and he was in prison for Grand Theft Hamburger. Absolutely, and he just escaped, and now he's on a run stealing everybody's hamburgers. So there he is, guys, the Hamburglar. Let's go ahead and put him on the spinner and let you guys take a look. So the final one in this set of commons from Wave 1 is, of course, the man himself. It is Ronald McDonald. Great pop, great character, definitely a milestone of my childhood, so iconic. You remember that bench that he used to sit on where you could sit next to him, and he was always made out of hard plastic and would like melt your hands if you tried to touch him? Yeah, I have actually also been in McDonald's in the past when I was a kid where they had somebody dressed as Ronald come in and say hello to kids and, you know, talk to the kids in the restaurant. That was actually pretty cool. It was like, as a kid, you were getting to meet somebody that was on television. You were getting to meet Ronald McDonald in person. It was very, very cool, and when I was a little kid, to get to meet Ronald McDonald. But let's go ahead and get him out of the box. So there you go, guys. Ronald McDonald in his classic suit, his classic yellow and red suit, his striped sleeves, his yellow gloves. He's got a little, I guess that's the zipper on the front part of his suit. And then he's got all the pockets, the McDonald's pockets there. Each pocket has the letter M on it, which is pretty cool. But yeah, let's go ahead and look at the back. There you go, Ronald McDonald. Awesome. I like how bright the red is on his hair. That looks pretty good. That's awesome. I really like this one a lot. This was a long time coming. These McDonald's Pops, I feel like were a long time coming. We were all waiting for McDonald's Pops. Ronald is the only one so far that doesn't stand very well. He's just kind of a little wobbly. But, and again, he did not come with a stand either. But hopefully he will stand okay on the spinner, guys. He might wobble a little bit back and forth as it spins, but you know, hey, whatever. So it goes without saying that I love the McDonald's set, and I am most surprised that these next Pops, or this next Pop, which is a 2-pack, so I say these, didn't sell out faster than it did. I actually don't know if it's sold out at all. It might still be on the website, but it is the Funko exclusive Fry Kids, or Fry Guys, whatever you want to call them. I like this one a lot because it has the green one with the glasses, which really stuck out in my mind from my childhood. I really remember the one with the glasses. And then of course the little red one with the pigtails again. Let's go ahead and get this one out of the box, and we'll see if the pigtail girl has the little poofs on her shoes as well. So there you go, guys. There are the other two Fry Kids. The green one with the glasses, the red one with the ponytails, and she does have the pom-poms on her shoes. Red and green looks pretty great as well. And I do really like the little guy with the glasses over here. He's probably my favorite. I wore glasses when I was in school, and that's probably why I like him so much. But I like the green with the purple shoes. That looks really cool. Really, really a great set right there. I like them a lot. These also were strapped into the box, so they're a little difficult to get out. They were strapped in by the top of their feet. But yeah, I still like them a lot. They really, really look good together. Red and green, of course, goes very well together. It's contrasting colors. So this was a 2-pack that was really good to look at. So that was essentially wave 1 of the McDonald's Pops, including the Funko Shop exclusive. Then they did drop a sort of surprise edition with the New York Comic-Con in October. This is the 2020 Fall Convention. I was very afraid I wasn't going to get this one because Funko Shop right now, you almost have to win the lottery in order to get into the Funko Shop. And I don't mean like the lottery, I mean the Funko lottery. And I didn't win it for New York Comic Con, so I thought for sure I was probably going to miss out on this guy, but fortunately he was still there the next day when everyone else was able to go on the Funko Shop and grab him. And so I, of course, went ahead and bought Captain Crook. Captain Crook from McDonald's. Awesome pop. Plus he's a pirate, so who doesn't love this guy? I'm going to say he's a pirate. He might just be like a Navy man or something, a seaman. But yeah, there you go, guys. So Captain Crook. This one's currently valued at $40, and it's for the shared sticker, which is what I have right there. If you had the convention sticker, he's valued at $60. But I'm still going to go ahead and pull him out, and we're going to take a look at him. So there you go, guys. That is Captain Crook. Now, my favorite feature on this guy right here is this sword right here is made out of wood. He has a little wooden sword. That's what he's got right there. I think that's a pretty great feature on this pop. I really like him a lot. He just kind of reminds me of me. You know, especially with this shaggy hair back here and that mustache. He just needs to finish the beard off. I love this guy a lot. Reminds me of Admiral Arlock, who is a very close friend of mine. There is the backside. That's the jacket right there. He's got this Admiral or Captain kind of jacket on. I like the little poof right here. Very cool. Let's go ahead and put him on the spinner and we'll check him out. So the first wave came out in September of 2020, and then they waited absolutely no time at all to drop the second wave, which came out in February of 2021. So about 2 months ago is when the second wave was officially released. Now this next wave, wave 2, has a lot of real fine nuggets of you know, value in it. You know, real great nuggets of value. So let's go ahead and start, and we'll check them out. So the first nugget that we want to talk about, guys, is Cowboy Nugget. That's right. By nugget, I mean actual chicken nugget. The chicken nugget, the Cowboy. This is a great one. He has a nice little mustache. He has this bandana around his neck, if that's what you want to call it, with the McDonald's logo, of course, and then the white and red cowboy hat. That is pretty great. So that's a pretty great pop there, guys. Let's go ahead and pull out this chicken nugget. Now, I have not pulled out the chicken nuggets before I have to look at them. This will be the first time that I've ever pulled a nugget out of the box. Actually, no, that's not true. I've pulled many nuggets out of the boxes and eaten them all. So one of my biggest confusion things with these nuggets is that I feel like they could have made these 2-packs like they did with the Fry Kids, because I'll show you why. There's really not that much difference in size between the nuggets and the Fry Kids. So the nuggets are actually very kind of small pops. They were definitely a must-have for me. I really wanted the nuggets, but I feel like they could have saved some space and put 2 per box. But, you know, I guess they wanted to make that extra money, you know. So there you go. There is the chicken nugget. I feel like the back is going to be kind of plain Jane. Just the back of a chicken nugget with a belt and a hat. But there you go, guys. So there's the Cowboy chicken nugget. So the next nugget is a lot like me. And by a lot like me, I mean it's a rock star. This is the rock star chicken nugget with the little guitar. Look at the very 80s style or early 90s style guitar there. I like the green stars in her hair. That's pretty cool. The makeup on her, this one's very, very well done. I like that one a lot. So let's go ahead and pull her out. There's the true rock star right there. I don't know if those are glasses in her hair or if it's some sort of hair band or something. You guys tell me what you think. I think it's glasses. But yeah, I like the guitar. I think the guitar is really cool. It has a great shape to it. It has, of course, the McDonald's logo on the guitar. And then the glasses and then the makeup is pretty neat. So there you go, guys. And there is the back side of the nugget. The hair is crazy on the back, but that looks really good. So, all right, so there is a Rockstar Chicken Nugget. Let's put her on the spinner and check her out. So the next one is actually my least favorite nugget, and I'll tell you why. It is the tennis nugget. That is my least favorite nugget because I was forced to take tennis camp when I was in school, and it sucked. It was absolutely terrible. I hated tennis camp. I never want to play tennis as long as I live. So this is unfortunately, because this is the profession that this chicken nugget has chosen, it is my least favorite chicken nugget. Let's go ahead and get tennis nugget out and we'll take a look. I mean, who picks tennis? That's a terrible sport. Nobody wants to play tennis. And I mean, it's absolutely awful. You had to run. I had to run around the tennis courts every morning, like 6 laps around the tennis courts just to start off. That was my warm-up before I could actually play the game. There you go, guys. That is the tennis nugget. She looks happy, so I guess that's all that really matters. I like the tennis racket tucked between her belt and then the tennis balls in a very precarious location. That's kind of weird. But there you go, guys. That is the tennis chicken nugget. Again, McDonald's logo on the headband. Crazy hair. Andre Agassi hair when he had hair. There you go. That's the backside, guys. Tennis chicken nugget. So this guy actually reminds me of my dad. Reminds me of my dad quite a bit here. And it is the Firefighter chicken nugget. Look at that Firefighter chicken nugget. Always willing to sacrifice to save other people. He has a flashlight strapped to this side of the belt. He has a fire extinguisher, which is not really likely because I don't know if you guys know this or not. Fire extinguishers are pretty freaking heavy. I don't think I would strap it to my belt. My pants would be on the floor. But yeah, Firefighter chicken nugget with the McDonald's logo on the helmet. Really cool. I say it reminds me of my dad because my dad is actually a firefighter. That's why it reminds me of him. But yes, there you go. So there you go, Dad. That is the nugget for you. The Firefighter chicken nugget. Firefighter chicken nugget. There you go. Yeah, so there you go. Let's get him on the spinner, guys. Check him out. All right, now the only exclusive in this set, folks, the only exclusive that was in Wave 2, it is Scuba Steve, or the Scuba Nugget. The Scuba Chicken Nugget, only at Target. This is a Target exclusive, Scuba Chicken Nugget. Let's go ahead and pull Scuba out and check him out. There you go, folks. It is the Scuba Nugget, Scuba McNugget. He's got a bunch of stuff on his belt here. Let's see what he's got. Looks like he's got a knife and a flashlight on his belt, and then a little clasp on the side right here. So there's a knife. Ooh, this Nugget's got a knife, man. Be careful. A flashlight, and then of course the McDonald's logo on the front of the belt, as well as the goggles and the snorkel, and a crazy hairdo on this Nugget. Crazy yellow hairdo on the Nugget. So there you go. Let's put him on the spinner and check him all the way out. So I did a trivia on Happy Hour not too long ago about this next character. I asked a trivia question. She was introduced to basically be the mascot of McDonald's breakfast menu. It is Birdie the early bird. You know, she's all about those early bird specials. That is, I don't know if she's meant to be a chicken or just a bird, but let's go ahead and pull her out and we'll take a look. There you go, guys. There is Miss Birdie, the early bird, with her goggles on her head. I guess she's a pilot. She likes to fly around. She's a pilot, which makes a lot of sense because she can fly because she's a bird. She's got wing arms and then a scarf and a little maybe onesie there with the McDonald's logo, of course. McDonald's. If you guys have forgotten, these are McDonald's pops. I do like that her feet are different than everybody else's. They are actually bird feet. That's pretty cool. Let's see if there's anything. I got her pigtails, of course, are in little, I don't know what you call those. Hair pieces? I don't know what you call those. But there you go. Looks pretty good. Let's put her on the spinner. All right, almost the final pop here. This is Rock Out Ronald McDonald. He likes to rock out, if you didn't know. I like the guitar on him too. He kind of goes with that Rockstar Nugget. They could start a band. He and the little Rockstar Nugget. I like the sunshades on his face. That's pretty cool. There's the picture of Rock Out Ronald McDonald on the side. I feel like there's a lot more versions of Ronald McDonald that they could do because he's been in a lot of commercials and a lot of different outfits. So I feel like there could still be more McDonald's pops coming. But as of right now, this is pretty much everything. I do have one more thing to show you guys, but this is the last pop here. So let's go ahead and get him out and we'll take a look at him. His future is so bright, he wears his sunglasses at night. There he is, ladies and gentlemen, rock and roll Ronald McDonald. The shape of the McDonald, it's hard to see because his hand's over it, but the shape of the guitar is, of course, the McDonald's logo. I like the sunglasses. He's basically the same pop as the regular Ronald McDonald, just added the sunglasses, put his arms in a different position, and added the guitar. Here, I'll do a side-by-side comparison. You guys can check this out. There is the regular Ronald, and there is the Rock Out Ronald. So there you go, guys. Pretty cool, right? All right, so let's go ahead and look at Rock Out Ronald on the spinner, and then I'll show you one last thing. All right, so the last thing that I wanted to show you guys is to complete the set, to finalize the set. I did want to show you the Ronald McDonald 5-pack. This is the 5-pack that was sold at McDonald's. It has the Golden Arches sticker right there. I had to have the 5-pack to complete the set because I really like the McDonald's set. I'm trying to avoid the glare right there, but I really like the McDonald's set. I really wanted to complete the set, and there is the Golden Arches 5-pack. Now, I didn't get this at my store. Unfortunately, our stores did not get these, but I did pick it up online. It's currently valued though at about $105. So $105 in PPG value right now is what it shows. But there you go, guys. It has the 5 pops from the original wave. Now, I've shown you all 5 of these pops outside of the box, so I'm not going to open this because there's no point. But there you go. That is the Golden Arches 5-pack. In the 80s and the 90s, when I was a kid, the McDonald's playground was a place that you went all the time. I slid down the slides. I burned myself on the metal gymnasiums. I jumped into the ball pit with other kids' nasty chewed up cookies and crap like that. I remember these characters very fondly. They were a big part of your childhood if you were around, or you were a kid in the 80s and the early 90s. They were a very big part of your childhood. So I was very excited to see that they were finally releasing McDonald's Pops. So I wanted to absolutely collect the entire set. So that's why I have bought this entire set, because they actually really kind of meant a lot to me. Plus, as I've grown older, I'm a big fat guy and I love McDonald's food. Love McDonald's food, as you saw from the beginning. I really like it. I love McDonald's. It's always been there my whole life. It's something that I just really remember fondly from my childhood. The commercials, Ronald McDonald, Grimace, the Hamburglar, Birdie, the McNuggets, the Fry Kids, Mayor McCheese, Officer Mac, all these characters from our childhood, and they finally made them. So there are a few McDonald's characters they've never made that would be cool, like the Moon Man. I don't think they'll ever make the Moon Man. There are reasons for that. There's a couple of other characters I won't even go into, but there are some that might come in later renditions or later waves of McDonald's Pop, so that's always a possibility. Now, the next one everybody's going to be wanting is, you know, the Burger King. Everybody's going to want Burger King. Everybody's going to want Wendy from Wendy's, or maybe even you know, who knows, Jack in the Box has already come out, but that was a one-time deal. There's so many Jack in the Boxes they could make. Yeah, so anyway, tell me which fast food icons you would like to see, you would like to collect for your collection. Let me know in the description below. How did you like this video? Do you like the set videos? Do you like the spinner in the video or at the end of the video? How do you prefer it? If you want an example of the at the end of the video, you can watch my last set video, which was the Star Wars concept series, where I did it all at the end of the video. So that's pretty much it though, folks. I've got a couple of apple pies from McDonald's to go enjoy before they get cold. So I'm gonna end it now. As always, I am Tylock. This is Homespun Geek, and I hope you have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you. Domo arigato.
Thank you.
No, they do.